Human Settlements Minister Mmamoloko Kubayi has given contractors 2 months to finish their work or their contracts will be terminated. The contractors are responsible for providing emergency housing in the Eastern Cape. She was speaking at an indaba at Nelson Mandela University. Siphosethu Booi was there.
The gathering underway at the Nelson Mandela University is held under the theme, leaving no one and no place behind.
The university does also generate research outputs. The opportunity is thus presented to the university to translate those research outputs into solutions that should inform policy making, human settlements planning and delivery. It becomes an exciting event because of that as well.
Delegates at the indaba include key stakeholders in the human settlement sector, academics, private sector players and international investors.
The innovations really is about how can we create better homes, a better future, and do it fast. And so I spent most of my time in my career in the Netherlands working in aviation, and what blew my mind is how fast we can build airplanes and how fast we can produce cars, but we are unable to solve a major problem in housing.
Part of the agenda at the indaba was the issue of victims of floods as far back as 2021 who have not been housed in any form of formal shelter. MEC for Human Settlement in the province, Siphosethu says permanent solutions for emergency response to disasters will be implemented.
The new approach would then ensure that when national government intervenes to cover all the affected communities, unlike a time when whatever response that the sector is going to avail will be based on what the provincial government and the provincial department has been allocated in the start of the financial year.
Eastern Cape Premier Oscar Mabuyane has reiterated the need for the government to strengthen partnerships with contractors and builders to ensure that houses built by the government meet the highest standards of safety and quality.
If you look at this issue of housing, it's just a microcosm of this kind of an economic activity that I'm talking about. So we are having such sort of solution. We've got budget that is set aside for the land acquisition, where the land belongs to private. And it's important that municipalities work well with all the critical stakeholders, including the business where they are, private, the property owners, etc., to make sure that people do participate. You want social cohesion. No one wants to have land that is underutilized, but people are staying around here are not happy.
The human settlement indaba discussions will continue at the Nelson Mandela University until the 7th of July. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Siphosethu Booi.